this instrument really was a product of explorations that I had had with American five-string fiddle players, and Brittany Haas in particular. She plays five-string fiddle, incredible fiddle player. She does all these things in different cross tunings. She's a really powerful player. And when I worked with her, I had this instrument. And so part of our process was just exploring how this instrument and her five-string fiddle could meet, and what kind of tunes we could make with them. Which was very interesting, but also sometimes quite frustrating, because I was like, there's a lot of things that I just couldn't do on this instrument that Britt does, playing lower harmonies, things like that. So
yeah. And also the Hardanger fiddle is not quite as powerful as the five-string fiddle, right?
Totally. It's easily overwhelmed by a five-string fiddle, especially in the hands of somebody like Brittany Haas.
Yeah.
She's an incredibly powerful, wonderful player. So the idea for this really was to try to make a hybrid of this instrument with the five-string fiddle that Americans like Brittany Haas or Daryl Hanger play. So the Hardanger de More is in a pretty fundamental way a hybrid of a Norwegian and American instrument. And so what I also love about the quartet is it's going to be a similar kind of hybrid. So obviously I'm writing lots of music for Bergamot in Project Resonance with these instruments, but we're also super excited to involve a lot of other composers. We've already been doing that, and in the coming years, we're going to work a lot inviting other composers, because of course this is really exciting to me, but I have my own compositional voice, which is, has its own kind of ideas and preferences, and I'm super keen to hear what other composers do with this. I'm going to learn from that. So I think that's one of the priorities of the project going forward, is to explore the expressive compositional possibilities of these instruments in various combinations, for me, for Bergamot, and also for other composers.
Yeah. Also amazing to hear like the tunes of other fiddlers on these instruments.
Totally.
Like we've been doing with Saran's Curious Boy tune.
Well, and that's a really important point also. Like these instruments come from musical traditions in Norway and in America. This instrument has been very taken up a lot in Ireland, and seeing how the tunes change and take on other kinds of possibilities. First of all, just with these instruments, they really change with these instruments. But then when you put them in the context of the quartet, where now you have all these other possibilities with counterpoint and harmony and arrangement and so on, that's a part of it that, well, we've already been doing a bunch of, and I'm super excited. I mean, I think there's decades of possibilities here and lots of ways to involve, other composers, but also other fiddle players.
Many dreams.
Yeah.